What's up, party people, and welcome back. We're playing some more trivia. It's just young readers. They're not young adults. I said young adults in the caption though of the stream. But anyway, I'm Party Pete. I'm your host today. We're playing some trivia, and you can play along with us. You can download the app right here. It's called Sporcle Party. It's on your favorite app store. And ask me if it's totally free. Go ahead, Darrin.
Is it free?
It totally is.
Oh
totally
my gosh.
Free.
I'm not free.
Kyle's not free.
Get back.
Get deeper into the cage.
Okay, I'm in the cage.
Sorry about him. He hasn't been left out yet, but you can help it if you want to donate some trivia coins. Now's the time. Free Kyle. Hashtag free Kyle. Free Crazy Kyle. Hello, Dr. Bonkers. It's good to have you back. Let's see how this works. We're playing some trivia. I'm hosting. I ask the questions. You answer them, and you answer them in the app. This app that you can get totally free right here, and join us by typing in that game code 102639. It's simple. I ask the questions, you answer them, you associate a wager with your answer. The higher the wager, the more points you get, but you can only use each wager once. So use those high point wagers for the questions you think you're gonna get right. Use those low point wagers for the ones you're not so sure on. And of course, no Googling.
No
Googling is bad. That's cheating. And we don't allow it here.
And you can only put your answers in the app.
You can only put your answers in the app. If you put your answers in the chat, it's like shouting it out when you're doing bar trivia, and you're just giving the answers to your enemies. Well, your frenemies. We're all friends here. It's a big party. And Dr. Bonkers just subscribed. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much.
For 3 months.
For 3 months. That's longer than something that's 2 months. I can't think of something that lasts 3 months. What's something that lasts 3 months?
The first trimester.
A season.
Hey, you!
That's all right.
A season.
I'm just trying to help.
A season. That's good. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get going. Let's see who's playing today. We've got quite a few people, and you might notice a little something special right here. What's that? It's a new logo. That's right.
It looks like a globe.
It looks like a globe, but like flipped. Also on the
it's negative space. Use your imagination.
That's right. Exodia Finder's playing with us today. Zan Spectro, Ingonia, Bean Lad, Kling Klang, Potterhead, GeoGamer, The Irv, Angus the Dog, Alina, Maureen K, Jailbird Kyle, Sierra, and Kira. I always say Sierra. I don't know why.
It's Kira.
I know.
Kira's Dr. Bonkers.
It's Kira. I know. I'm so sorry.
She just subscribed for 3 months.
I know. I just see the C, and I always want to say Sierra, but it's Kira. I got you. I knew. Martian and Plagued by Foibles all here, but don't worry. We're about to start the game.
Dr. Bonkers says, I'm unsubscribing immediately.
No. We're about to start the game, but don't worry, you can still join in with us if you're out there in the Twitchoverse and you haven't joined us yet. There's still time. Download the app, type in the code, bada bing, bada boom.
Put in a username, then type in the code.
Right, that's important. You don't want your username to be the code.
Sometimes, it's not a problem, but sometimes people just put in the code for their username, which I think is kind of funny. Question
number 1 here in Young Readers. What book tells a story about a spider befriending a pig? Spider befriending a pig.
I'm pretty sure this is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Right. Oh, man. That is very good. It's too bad that wasn't a book in the traditional sense. I mean, I guess...
Comic book adaptation.
But if you read the script, would that be considered reading a book?
No, if they put out a novelization of the movie.
Okay, that I would count. I don't think I would count just reading the script.
Yeah, that's not a book. That's a script. Script's its own thing.
It's a script, its own thing. Yeah, like if you read a whole bunch of newspapers, that's not reading a book.
That's reading newspapers.
That's reading newspapers. Okay, we're on the same page. Question number 1, what book tells a story about a spider befriending a pig? It's Charlotte's Web. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember why they're friends. What do they have to gain? Other than friendship.
She's just nice.
She's just nice?
She's just nice. He's a poor little pig, and she's just nice to him.
Oh.
And then they're going to take him off to be slaughtered, and she writes, some pig in the web.
Right.
And they save him because they think he did it?
No, they're just...
No one gives credit to the spider, which is the weird thing.
Spider. It's a whole giving tree situation. Maybe I just petered it. I don't know. Charlotte's Web Parker. Charlotte's Peter Parker. Okay, Web. I like that. Very good. Coraline's Web. Did that... Ingonia...
It's so close.
It's so close. Was that like a... Did you misspell Charlotte? Peppa Pig. Very good, V. Very good. I'm not seeing anything. You're not standing up for yourself here in chat, so I'm going to assume that you're going to take the L on this one. Sorry, Angonia. Extremely close. Extremely close.
Twitch chat is the place to fight for your answer.
For your right to party, also. Oh, and hey, if you're watching us on YouTube, that's right, we also stream this on YouTube at the same time.
Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome. Come on over to Twitch. That's where where this chat is coming from. We technically do have chat. I can see chat, or rather, Darrin can see chat on YouTube over here.
So far, it's people saying I'm back, and I know one of them is also in the Twitch.
Nice. The double views. We appreciate that. We're gonna move on to the next question. Question number 2. What is the name of Matilda's teacher in the 1988 novel by Roald Dahl? Matilda's teacher.
I've never seen the movie based on this.
This is Waltzing Matilda?
What?
Waltzing Matilda. No?
I don't know. Do you know who directed this movie, though?
No.
You'll never guess.
Okay. Well, now I'm going to try. It's...
Not a famous director. Like, not someone who's known for directing.
Oh. It's...
It's someone who's in the movie.
Oh, I don't know.
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito directed Matilda?
He did.
Wow.
It's one of like 2 movies he's directed.
Wow, that's fascinating. That's fascinating. No, wrong teacher. Oh no, the penguin. Excuse me, hold on. Ooh. Don't worry, I muted myself for the cough.
Oh, good.
I'm a professional. We're gonna take a look at this. What is the name of Matilda's teacher? It's Miss Honey. Miss Honey. Is this a good teacher or a bad teacher?
This is probably the good teacher.
I feel like in every young adult fiction, there's always a good teacher. Well, the teacher is either good or bad. The teacher is never just right down the middle, like unimportant. You know what I mean?
That's better writing.
I suppose.
Let's have a story with an unimportant character that does nothing for anything.
But it just means that it's not important to the story, Darrin.
That's good writing if there's no one in it who's unimportant.
Okay, that's fair. You're right. I take it back. Big bad Leroy Brown. It is Miss Honey. Miss whatchamacallit, kind of close. Please help. They didn't feed me in here.
Shut up.
Kyle.
I'm sorry.
Trunchbull.
Yeah, that's the mean teacher.
Oh, that's just sound. Miss Honey sounds very nice and sweet. Trunchbull sounds angry and like they're gonna...
It's a real Kiki and Bubo situation.
It is.
You know about Kiki and Bubo?
I do know about Kiki and Bubo. We're gonna submit those answers and we're just gonna go straight to question number 3. We're just gonna straight to it. In The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Lucy travels to Narnia and first meets Mr. Tumnus, who then puts her to sleep by playing a lullaby on what instrument? And I don't know why, but I do know how that tune goes in the movie adaptation. It goes, why
do you know this?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
How many times have you seen this movie?
I don't think I've seen it in years.
You know Disney made those, right?
I did know that.
It's weird. They don't feel like Disney movies.
I suppose. I mean, I don't know. Neither does Pirates of the Caribbean, really.
Yeah.
Like when you say, "Oh, it's a Disney movie."
Yeah, I guess.
You know what I mean?
That's the Disney's live action movies that are not like princess based. They're just kind of weird movies.
I suppose. Yeah, that's all right. Pirates of the Caribbean's
Aslan
amazing.
is supposed to be God. I think he's supposed to be Jesus, though. I guess you could argue those are the same thing.
Yeah. Come on. You don't know your
in the books he's literally in the books he's literally God. Hey, we got Schmopperator.
Wow, Schmopperator is now falling. Let's go, Schmopperator. Hey, tell you what, Schmopperator. Put your hand just right up to your screen. I'm gonna give you a digital high five here, okay? So just line up your hand with my hand right on the screen. Right there. Okay, it's lined up. Okay, keep it still, because here it comes. Digital high five, just for our new followers and also our subscribers. So if you'd like another digital high five there, Dr. Bonkers, you just let me know. I got you. You
want to hear a fun C.S. Lewis story?
I do. I also want to know what instrument that little tune was played on. It was a flute.
Flute. So
I'll give it to Double Flute because that was in the movies.
J.R.R. Tolkien had been working on The Hobbit for a long time, and he kept passing it around to his friends and being like, "Oh, I don't know, I might want to change this, I might want to change this," and everyone's like, "Publish it, just publish it," including his good friend C.S. Lewis.
Right.
And eventually C.S. Lewis was like, "Hey, why don't you take the train down to London? We'll go see a play together."
Oh, that's nice of him.
J.R.R. Tolkien gets on the train. Lewis sneaks into his house, never goes to the play, takes the manuscript, sends it to a publisher.
The gall.
He was like, "You'll never do it if I don't do it for you."
That's, you know what? In a way, that's true friendship. You know? It's
Yeah.
I hate it, but in a way that is true friendship.
We have Lord of the Rings because of that.
It was a lute. It was not a lyre.
That's
it was
like
a pan flute. What's a squavao? That makes it the fact that you said, I don't know, but Fizmax Sporcle, I feel like that might be something.
I'm not getting anything.
It's nothing. Okay, it's great. It's garbledygook. It seemed like it could have been a fancy word for some flute I've never heard of, but
yeah.
Sorry, can't give it to you. Next question. Question number 4. Set in New York, what Newbery medal-winning mystery novel by Rebecca Stead follows the adventures of Miranda Sinclair?
This is Sex and the City, right?
Miranda, yeah.
Yeah, that's one of those women.
That's one of those women. Did you watch the reboot?
No.
My girlfriend was watching it, and so I was watching it with her for like 4 episodes, and then we just stopped because she liked it. But some people really seem to like it, so who's to say? Who's to say? Easy.
So Spectra putting answer in the chat.
It's close. It's close. Question number 4. Set in New York, what Newbery medal-winning Newbery? I mean, like, I want to say Newbery, but is it Newbery?
Let's go with Newbery.
I'm going with Newbery.
Fine.
What Newbery medal-winning mystery novel by Rebecca Stead follows the adventures of Miranda Sinclair? Miranda Sinclair is from When You Reach Me. I've never heard of this before.
Me either.
My cellmate is a pile of bones, but I already ate the meat off him. Kyle, you dog.
Slayer Darth, it is J.R.R. Tolkien. There are 2 R's.
There are double R's.
Just like George R.R. Martin.
Just like that.
Yes.
Miranda Sinclair Adventures? When You Reach Me. Wow. Lewis and Better Love Than Twilight. Well done. That was a tough one. Only 2 people got that one right. But let's take a look at who's up in first place. Well, of course, Better Love Than Twilight with an answer like that is up on top with 34 points along with Lewis. The 2 people who got that question right.
All right. I got to point out something. Kyle put in an answer about having to eat all the bones of his cellmate. We don't know those were human bones.
We don't know that.
We don't know that for sure.
We don't know that. There's only been a few people that have been locked in that cage.
And like 6 or 7 cows.
Although we do leave the door open to the trivia realm.
Yeah, so some trivia cows, some trivia pigs.
And time does work differently in the trivia realm.
We could have just thrown, maybe he brought a fried chicken in there. We don't know.
We don't know. We're moving on to question number 5. What is the name of Fern's pig in Charlotte's Web? It's another Charlotte Web question.
I sure hope it's not the pig in Charlotte's Web.
Some pig.
That's not the pig's name.
It's not. Oh. That'll do, pig. That'll do.
That's a different story. That's Babe.
That's Babe.
Directed by, what's his name?
I don't know.
George Miller.
Really?
At least Babe 2 was. Babe Pig in the City.
Babe Pig in the City, directed by George Miller.
Of Mad Max.
Of Mad Max fame. Wow.
Talking about some good weird directors from all these books.
Yeah. Wow. It does make me, like, he's Australian, right? George Miller is Australian, not Kiwi.
I believe he's Australian.
Yes, right. Peter Jackson, he's a Kiwi.
Yes.
He also known for directing movies
in New Zealand.
Books.
Yes. Yes.
From books. What is the name of Fern's pig in Charlotte's Web? It's Wilbur.
It's Wilbur.
It is, in fact, Babe 1 was Chris Noonan.
Who's also Australian.
Who's also Australian.
Yeah, I knew he did the sequel, but I wasn't so sure about the first one.
Wow. Babe?
did you guys know Richard Osman? And I know who Richard Osmond is. Richard Osmond from like British panel shows. I know him from Taskmaster. Peter and Darrin, what were your favorite book series as kids?
Well, I'm so glad you asked.
You're the Sporcle version of them two, if you know who you are.
For me, my favorite book series growing up was the Alex Rider series. And they turned one of them into a movie with Ewan McGregor in it as like the tragic father figure that dies in the beginning.
Sure.
Right? But apparently they also have recently turned the Alex Rider series into a TV show, which I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to watch it.
There's an Amazon show of it.
There it is. There it is.
I would say my favorite book series was probably the series of Unfortunate Events.
I tried getting into those and I couldn't do it.
I mean, I liked Harry Potter, but like everyone liked Harry Potter, but I was really into how like weird and dark the series of Unfortunate Events were.
Well, honestly, Harry Potter's kind of weird and dark.
Yeah, but like too popular.
It's true. It was too cool. Yeah.
Series of Unfortunate Events was like, I don't know, there's some writing from that, like, I think Lemony Snicket is a really good writer that there's so many good little bits in there that like hold up on their own outside of the book. He wrote this thing about how to write a thank you note that I still refer to when I write a thank you note.
Oh.
Just
wow.
like as not as part of I don't know if it's part of the books or not, but
bring it up. Well, I go to question number 6. The 7-book series The Last Kids on Earth follows a 13-year-old boy named Jack Sullivan who lives in what type of home after a zombie outbreak takes over his hometown.
Tell you what, I'll read the Lemony Snicket thing during the ad break.
Love that. For our
since we can't talk about the Batman.
Right. For our exclusive behind-the-scenes look, make sure to subscribe and hear about Lemony Snicket's advice on writing a thank you note. Because, when everyone else has to watch an ad, if you subscribe, you can listen to Darrin.
People are talking about Figwit in the chat, and I love Figwit because that's Britt McKinsey from Flight of the Conchords.
Really?
Yeah.
Brit? No
Brit.
way. Brit?
Yeah.
No, Brit. Brit.
Beamed meeting? Jermaine? Present. Present.
God, Reese Darby is in a new show.
Yeah, Our Flag Means Death.
Yeah, have you seen it?
I've seen the first 3 or 4 episodes.
I really like it.
It's a little bit of a slow burn, but I want to finish it.
I'm a huge fan. I
haven't gotten to Taika yet, and I think that's part of it. You know?
Big reveal there. Love it. Yes.
Yes, Dr. Bonkers.
Yes, Dr. Bonkers.
We need a pirate quiz.
We do need a pirate quiz. Question. It's Treehouse. It's a treehouse. He lives in a treehouse during the zombie apocalypse.
Magic Treehouse?
No, although that was a good one. I
liked that
really
one
like that
too.
one. That one was younger me though. That was like first grade.
The
second
narrative
grade.
of those was wild though. Like they would go to the Civil War and like meet their ancestor, who was a drummer.
Wow. Yeah. I read that one very specifically because on my mom's side, my like great grandfather was a drummer boy.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Wow!
And I was like, this could be me.
Lewis Jameson is saying we promised a geography quiz today.
That's true. We were promised a geography quiz.
Why don't we close with geography? Because I think we should offer Dr. Bonkers next pick maybe for doing a 3-month subscription.
That's true. That's just there you go. Let me know, Dr. Bonkers. What should we play? Pirates? Just putting it out there. No one got this one. Oh no, a bunch of people got this one right. I'm so sorry. Not a trailer home, not a school, not a mobile home, not a caravan, not a bunker, not a boat, not a suburban, and not a jail cell. Unfortunately. We're moving on to question 7. What series by Kazu Kibuishi tells the story of Emily as she learns she's a stonekeeper and essential to the survival of this world?
I've heard Common is Stonekeeper.
Common is Stonekeeper.
And Zendaya is Michi?
Zendaya is Michi. Wow. Yeah. Zendaya
Danny DeVito is Dorgal.
is Dorgal.
It's all coming together.
It's all there. You just really gotta peer through the gate. Apparently this series started in 2015. Explains why I haven't heard of it. Probably a bit too old for it by this point. Well, good to know Kyle was given a phone and a charger in the trivia jail cell. Oh yeah.
There's Wi-Fi in the
there's
trivia,
yeah.
trivia show.
You think it's that bad? No. It's cushy in there. I mean, yeah, sure, the ground is, stone, and the walls are stone, and the ceiling is stone, and there are bars on the last wall, but, there's a stone blanket and a stone pillow in there.
Yum.
What series of by Kazuki Puishi tells the story of Emily as she learns that she's a stone keeper? It's Amulet.
A couple people knew this one.
Amulet. I've never heard of this. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Very, very good. If that were a book series, I would have read it.
Kyle, do you know about Zendaya is Michi?
No.
Okay, I'll play that for you later.
Thank you.
I mean, you can look it up too. You do have Wi-Fi in there.
Please
Spoiled.
show me anything.
No.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. In case you're wondering, no, we do not feed Kyle in the trivia zone.
He subsides off pure trivia energy.
That's right. He just, it's kind of by osmosis. It's not Bone and Shadow. Bone and Shadow apparently also has like a show out.
He's only 9,000 trivia coins from getting out though.
Wow, only 9,000?
Only 9,000.
What, 9,000?
Yeah, only 9,000.
Question 8. In what dark fantasy novel by Roald Dahl does an English boy go to live with his grandmother who tells him how to recognize horrific creatures who seek to kill human children? This is like, honestly, this sounds like right out of a Miyazaki movie.
It kind of does. It's
Right?
not as good in my opinion though.
Oh,
Well, here's the thing.
Roald Dahl, hit or miss? Did he do James and the Giant Peach?
Yes. I would say not hit or miss because he's a good children's book writer. Right? Like, I don't think these things would have persisted. I mean, he wrote Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Absolute banger.
Matilda, like, dude's got a
BFG?
a solid, what's the word?
Repertoire.
Yeah, I was going to say portfolio. I got a Roald Dahl collection in Costco. There you go. They're selling his books in Costco. Kirkland's signature Roald Dahl.
Signature kids books.
But I think the movies, this is one of the weirder ones.
Did he do the one with the button eyes?
Coraline?
Coraline?
No, that was Neil Gaiman, wasn't it?
What? Neil Gaiman?
I think so.
Dude, that guy's repertoire
Yeah,
also.
no, yes.
Up there.
Coraline was written by Neil Gaiman.
Dang. Wow. Question 8. In what dark fantasy novel by Roald Dahl does an English boy go kill bad things? Does he kill them? I don't know. The witches!
Yes, they do kill a few of them.
He does murder them. Okay, that's good.
This movie's weird and it's kind of unpleasant, in my opinion. The 90s one with the Henson puppets.
Yeah, I think is this the one that has the weird, I feel like Jason posted a video, or showed me a video once that was like these kids go to like this other dimension and there's this like weird
No.
No?
We'll keep going, but I think
and there's this weird like head or the float. He sent it to us after we did the stream where I was a spirit.
that was something else, I think.
Jason would know. Jason!
I'm pretty sure that was something else.
It's the witches. It's the witches. If you didn't put the witches, you're not getting your points, so sorry. Moving on, question 9. In the novel Charlotte's Web, my God.
Okay, I petered this one. Okay, I straight up petered
What
this
is the very first 2-word phrase that Charlotte spins into her web? Yeah, this one.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I can't believe
There
we
it
got
is.
3 Charlotte's Web questions.
Yeah, that is impressive. I want to see a movie made of the Chocolate Touch book I read as a kid.
Oh, I remember that.
I remember that too.
Like King Midas, but chocolate.
But King Midas, but chocolate. Yes.
Terrifying. Doesn't he turn his like mom into chocolate or something?
I don't remember. I would have never thought about this story ever again if it wasn't for Exodia Finder right now. Wow.
Maybe I didn't peter this one. I'm not sure.
It must be, right? If it's not some pig, what are we doing here? Is it some pig?
It's some pig. Someone said "Hello World" and that triggered something in my brain.
That's hilarious.
Oh, he did kiss his mom's cheek to cheer her up, and she does turn into a chocolate.
Oh, that is what a
sad.
bummer.
That is so sad.
What a bummer. Saturn is 987.02 million miles away. That's great trivia, Kyle, but it's not going to get you out of the cage any faster. Only begging and the good people of Twitch will be able to let you out. The pig. Ooh, close. Uh-oh, I was late. I missed the Peter. Oh, no. Don't you just hate when that happens? Question number 10. In what 1971 Dr. Seuss book does the title character speak for the trees?
And you know who plays this character in the movie?
Danny DeVito is Dorgle.
What a wild series of questions we've gotten.
Man, it's just because
I just wrote Danny DeVito. You can give me points if you want.
We'll see.
I'll take it. If hey, don't.
Careful.
Yuri, come on. You've been here before. What are you doing?
Careful. Question number 10. In what 1971 Dr. Seuss book and the 2016 animated DreamWorks
Earlier.
picture?
Oh, like 2011,
no,
10.
No, you look that up right now. There's no way this is sub 2014.
Oh, very much so. It's 2012.
Good Lord.
Same year as Tim and Eric's movie. That's what I always associate it with.
Wow, time just flies, doesn't it? That's the one. There is a. I remember liking the song that the Onceler sings. The
You need a need.
no, it's the like how bad can I be? That one.
Oh, sure.
It's a bop. It's a bop. I'm just doing what comes naturally. How bad can I be? It was a bop. It was a bop. But this Dr. Seuss book is The Lorax, played by Danny DeVito. Danny the Lorax DeVito. Danny DeVito. No, I'm not giving it to you. Please
mad.
donate. I don't know so much trivia. My head is going to explode. Oh, I do know. Oh, he's learning. He's learning. The Lorax, Kyle, I'm here to rescue you. You'll be okay.
Yeah, donate those trivia coins.
We're almost there. How close are we?
I think we're still at just under 9,000.
Just under 9,000 to go, huh? That's not bad. That's
yep,
not
yep.
bad. The Tree Whisperer.
438.
Wow, we can do it, folks. We can do it. It's the final question. But first, how difficult should this final question be? Easy, medium, hard? It's up to you. Of course, it's still going to be on young adult fiction, but it's the difficulty's up to you.
Yeah, and then you wager.
And then you wager. Now, remember, this is the only question in the game that you will lose those wagered points if you get the question wrong. You can wager 0, 10, or 20 points. It's up to you. How much are you willing to spend?
Don't lose them.
That was Ed Helms. Yes, Ed Helms was the Onceler. That's
Egg
right.
Helms?
Egg Helms.
Egg Helms.
And Zac Efron was the main character. Really? Zac Efron was the like little kid, I guess? What's his name? Who's the one that goes yop in the elephant one? What's his name? Horton Hears a Who. Who is the Who? Who is the Who that Horton hears yell yop? That's a thing, right? That's some trivia right there. He has a name, and it's like Cindy Lou Who. You know, Cindy Lou Who is the one. Is like one of the few Who's that has a name in the. Her name is Yop.
Yup.
Is it? That can't be right.
What's the final question?
What's the final question? Let's find out. Thank you. The young Who in Horton Hears a Who was played by Jesse McCartney.
Yo.
Here we go. Final question, ladies and gentlemen. In the children's book Stellaluna, what kind of animal is Stellaluna? This feels like it should be easy, but I have no idea. Westworld is good, but I don't understand what the heck is happening in any of it. Okay, I was a big fan of the first season of Westworld. So much so that I was like, dang, this is one of my favorite TV shows I've ever seen. And then season 2 came out, and I just stopped watching. It was too bad. It's too bad. Although, what I will say is I've seen that this year, I have a new favorite TV show as of this year, and that is Arcane. If you haven't seen Arcane, it's very good. It's very good. I love it.
Schmoperator, Peter Schmoperator just asked how often we do these streams.
Oh, hey, we do them at 12 o'clock Pacific, 3 o'clock Eastern every Tuesday, and every Wednesday, that's tomorrow, at 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern.
And if you follow us, which you already did.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah, you've been following us since 20 minutes ago, of course, Schmoperator. Yeah, you'll get notifications whenever we go live.
You sure will. And if you download the app and if you're playing along, also, are you playing along, Schmoperator? I don't see you on here. What's your What's your name on here? Is it Terminator? That's that's Terminator. Let's find out.
Terminator's Terminator.
Stellaluna is a fruit bat.
Well, Schmoperator, you can still play in the app without logging into your Sporcle account.
True. You can also create a new Sporcle account, I suppose, if you wanted to. It's fruit bat. Stellaluna is a fruit bat. A bat, not a bear, not a cat, not an elephant, not a horse, not a wolf. These are all great guesses, but only bat is gonna give it to you. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a winner who is at their public library most recently. It was Lewis with 75 points. That's a perfect score, ladies and gentlemen. Every single question correct. Kira in second with 66 points. Maureen K in third. Better love than Twilight in fourth, Alina in fifth, Fizzmax in sixth, Zanspectro in seventh, GeoGamer in eighth, Martian in ninth, Exodia Finder in 10th, Ingonia in 11th, Jailbird Kyle in 12th, Kitty Kessie in 13th, Angus the Dog in 13th as well, Beanlad in 15th, Tessos in 16th, and Cat in 17th. It's time to play another game. But this is the point in the stream where you get to tell me what to play. And Darrin's arm. What do we play next? We've got so many options. We've got everything from 2010s movies. We've got anime. We've got The Princess Bride. We've got world geography, food and drink, Star Wars. We've got Darrin dropping his microphone
I had to
everywhere.
take my sweatshirt. That was my AirPods that fell. I had to take my sweatshirt off. It was too warm.
Science? Nintendo? TV shows by theme.
Are we setting up a poll, it sounds like?
Let's start a poll in
Dr.
here.
Bonkers, you still got, if you want to hold on to that,
Yeah.
Is there an Avatar The Last Airbender pack? Is there an Avatar The Last Airbender pack?
I would imagine there is.
I'm going to search real quick for one of those, because I would love that.
Me too. Of course, maybe there is a few questions in
a couple. There's one with 2,000 plays.
That's not bad. We can
not
give that a
bad.
show. So yeah, put that on the poll.
Okay, new poll.
Avatar, not James Cameron.
Play next. Avatar, not Cameron.
Not Cameron. Good. Nintendo. We have one for Nintendo. We got some for 2010s music.
And then the TV show by theme.
TV shows by theme.
Okay.
Okay, that sounds pretty good to me. Start that poll, Darrin, and you know what? Let's go ahead and go run that ad break, shall we?
All right, and we're in it. All right, do you want to hear Lemony Snicket's tips for writing a good thank you
I would
note?
love to. Please, hit me.
Step 1, do not start with the thank you. Step 2, start with any other sentence. If you first say, thank you for the nice sweater, you can't imagine what to write next. Say, it was so wonderful to come home from school to find this nice sweater. Thank you for thinking of me on Arbor Day. Step 3, then you're done. I recommend learning how to write a very good thank you note. A child who can write a nice thank you note can turn into a cocaine dealer 5 years later and be remembered as the child who wrote nice thank you notes.
Did you a cocaine dealer? Is that what you said?
That is what Lemony Snicket wrote. And
you dog.
When I write a thank you note, that is what I look up, because it's very easy to forget to not start with thank you.
That is very good. That is very good. Oh, off-screen Kyle is likely using a broom to try and grab the keys off of a hook. Hey! Exodia Finder saw you.
Come on, why did you?
Nope.
Oh.
Give me that broom.
No, it's my broom.
Here.
Yeah, I got it.
Jeez. That was close. Thank you, Exodia. Thank you.
Tattletale.
Let's take a look. Who's won the poll?
Peter, here's a question for you. I don't think we show ads on YouTube, right? Unless it's the Twitch ads playing on YouTube?
That's true. There are no Twitch ads on YouTube.
Huh. Well,
maybe we should.
That's a cheat code for you, folks.
There you go. Just make sure to not close out of the Twitch stream while you go over to that one.
Here's the tricky thing. We got a tie between Avatar and TV show by theme. Oh. Dr. Bonkers did suggest Avatar, and she did subscribe for 3 months.
Dr. Bonkers, if you would like to break this tie, now is your chance. Otherwise, it will just be whoever says something first in the chat. Starting now, go.
It's Avatar, Dr. Bonkers.
Dr. Bonkers did both.
And then we'll play geography next round.
To finish it off.
Because we said we would.
Now, hang with us because I will have to start a new party, but do not worry, for I am coming. Avatar.
This is going to be one of those packs that we have to be very careful to not Peter.
That's very true. Because we are going to talk about it. Now, I wonder if this does count for, if this also includes, oh gosh, what's the spin-off one? Legend of Korra. Have you seen all of Legend of Korra, Darrin?
Yes.
I have
not
not.
really since it came out, though.
I have not seen it. All I remember is I remember watching the first few episodes and going, wow, they really upped the game on the animation quality.
What's that Game code, Peter?
Oh, well, I'll tell you. It is, wait for it, 621274.
621274.
Nailed it.
Korra's good overall. It suffers not necessarily from itself, but from...
The fact that it's not Avatar?
Yeah, I mean, I think Nickelodeon was expecting them to pull Last Airbender numbers, and they weren't. So they kept cutting their budget to the point where in the last season, I think they have to do a clip show.
Really?
Yeah, your classic Simpsons clip show episode.
Wow.
Which I remember reading, they were like, it was either that or less episodes in the season. Either they let us pay for more episodes, pay the animators for more stuff, or we just have less that we can do.
Huh. Well.
So Nickelodeon kind of, because it continues in the comics just like Avatar: The Last Airbender does, but.
Really? Last Airbender continues in the comics?
Oh yeah, they figure out where Zuko's mom went, and Toph sets up a metal bending school.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I did not know about that. Well, let's go ahead and see how much you know about Avatar. Team Avatar, baby.
Louis Jameson, I would humbly suggest you can subscribe and pick a pack next week or tomorrow.
Oh, yes. Also, who knows? Maybe
you'll get something through context clues.
Maybe you'll get something through context clues. Maybe you can ask your neighbor who watched Avatar in the early 2000s. What side of his face does Zuko have his burn on? This is a good question.
Exotic Finder has seen the James Cameron adaptation of Avatar. So
it's a very strange adaptation. They really changed a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake Sully.
Jake Sully. Now this one, see, I feel like you have a very good chance to get this one right, Louis Jameson. It's 50-50.
Yeah, it's 50-50.
You got points here. But I only give points to the left side. Well, this is my left side, so there you go. That side. The left, right for the viewer. Yes, right for the viewer. The front side. I'm not wrong. The left side of my bed is so cold. But you gave the left side, so there you go, Jailbird Kyle. That's points for you.
Yes!
It's question number 2. What did Saka and Katara suck on to recover from sickness?
It's a good question. They did have to do that.
They had to do this.
Kyle how close is he to getting out at this point? 84%. The Twitch changed something, and it's harder to see stuff in the admin view.
Huh. Strange. Very strange.
33,000. So it's 6,200 coins left.
Wow. We can do it. We can do it. Mm-hmm. Maybe he'll get out by tomorrow.
Do you remember this episode where Aang goes to talk? This is the episode that this happens in, where Aang goes to talk to that medicine lady, and she's like, "Go find these things for them to suck on." And you remember how she just has a regular cat?
Yes. Yeah.
She just has a regular cat.
There's also regular bears.
Yeah.
Though. Regular bears, regular cats. What I think is interesting is that how can you name things hybrid animals if there are no animals that are not hybrid?
Maybe they used to have regular animals, and they're all gone.
And they're all gone. I see. That's good.
Yeah, Bosco. Bosco is the bear.
What did Saka and Katara suck on to recover from sickness? They sucked on frozen wood frogs.
Peter, what was the name of the cat in that episode for a Darrin trivia point?
Kiki.
Oh, that's not too far off.
And it was?
Curious if anyone else knows. Let me know what the name of the medicine lady's cat from this episode is.
How do you know this?
Because I've seen this episode a few times.
Wow.
This is a good one.
Also, these are just frogs.
It's the Blue Spirit episode.
The Blue Spirit episode. Oh, that one.
Yeah, it's this episode.
That's such a weird episode because it was
so
like,
good though.
Whoa, like what? There are just massive spirits?
No, the Blue Spirit. The Blue Spirit is when Aang gets kidnapped by the Fire Nation and gets broken out by someone wearing the Blue Spirit mask.
Oh, not the one where they like meet a spirit in the woods.
No, that's the spirit of the forest.
Yeah, that one's crazy.
That's what's that guy's name? It's
I don't know.
Heimai.
Who?
Heimai.
My what?
Heimai is the panda spirit.
Oh,
And
oh.
Heimai means black and white in Chinese, I think.
Oh, I see.
I like this show.
I really like the one where they go down into like the underground library.
Oh yeah, the library.
That one is probably my favorite episode. I love that episode. I think it's just so cool.
They go back to the library in Legend of Korra,
Really?
and there's a skeleton of the guy.
Who stayed behind?
Yeah, he's just a skeleton.
Wow, that's
Just
fun.
like Kyle's old cellmate.
Yeah. Question number 3. What was the name of Saka and Katara's mom?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Mama Katara. What's their last name?
They don't have one.
They don't have one.
People don't really have last names in
No.
Avatar.
That's interesting. That's a good point. I never noticed that. No one's got a last name. Mr. Aang is what they call Aang when he grows up, I imagine. Or just
I mean,
Mr.
the monks
Avatar.
especially wouldn't need last names. Like, they're monks.
What does that mean?
What do you mean?
Why don't monks need last names?
Because they're nomads.
Okay. And?
What do they need a last name for? They don't have a house.
Is that what you need last names for?
You gotta sign.
Look, if you don't have a last name, you can't have a house.
What are you putting on the mailbox?
That's a good point. You can just put Aang on the mailbox. Question number 3. What is the name of Sokka and Katara's mom? Her name is Kia. Kaya?
Kia.
Kia.
I believe it's Kia.
Kia. Not Desmeralda, good guess. Not Jama, oh, it's Kira. Wow, look at that. I'm gonna give it to you there. Mama Yang, Mrs. Waterbender.
You put. Why did you give it to Kira?
It's close.
Just because it's close?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's definite. Like that's an understandable.
Okay.
slight mistake.
I got you. You're being a little nice on this one.
I'm
That's
being
fair.
nice.
That's fair.
Jeez. Sorry. We're gonna move on to
Sorry
question
for
4.
party rockin'.
Who is the only person Azula ever apologized to? I have a guess. I don't know for sure, but I have a guess. What are the do they ever explain like what exactly Maylin?
Who are you talking about?
The gymnast and like her angsty knife throwing friend?
One of them is May and one of them is Ty Lee.
Ty Lee and May.
Yes, Ty Lee is the gymnast.
Right. Do they ever explain what they do?
They're her crew.
They're just her like
They were friends of the fire
entourage.
account.
They're entourage.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
They're heavies.
They're heavies. Yeah.
They're the sub bosses that you have to
lieutenants.
fight. Yeah. They're
okay.
her trusted
Okay.
lieutenants.
I was just wondering if they had like a position, you know?
Nah. Well, May is a daughter of like a prominent general or politician or something, and Ty Lee also is, but then joined the circus. She has like 8 identical siblings.
Really?
Yeah.
I do not remember the identical siblings thing.
Well, you don't see them. She just talks about it.
Oh.
Though it's kind of theorized that the gymnast in the Appa's Lost Days episode is one of them because it looks a lot like her.
Would you look at that?
But also, I think she's the only one that joined the circus. I don't know.
Azula apologized to Ty Lee. Look at that.
There it is.
There it is. We were just talking about them. Not Aang, not Darrin, not the Fire Lord. That's my guess. My guess is going to be the Fire Lord. Fire Lord Azo? What's his name?
Ozai?
Ozai.
It's right there.
Oh, there it is. Sorry, Kira, it's not Ozai.
You know who voices Fire Lord Ozai, right?
Give me a clue.
Oh, Dr. Bonkers just gave it to you.
Oh, voiced by Mark Hamill. No way. Mark Hamill himself. The man, the myth, the Joker. It's question 5. Who is the only character that has incredible.
Wow. Wow.
The only character
Well,
to have
we
a last
definitely
name.
didn't Peter this one.
We did not. In fact, we just asked the question beforehand, which I don't know what that is. That's
Oh man.
just something.
Oh man, that's funny. Now I have to really think about it.
That's very good. That's very good. No one has a last name in Avatar, except this person. The app Peter did.
Oh no, yeah. There is a whole family that has a last name.
Whole
They're a
family.
rich family.
The blank family.
Well, one of them is a main character in the series.
Oh.
Their seal is a flying pig.
And is it Toph?
Toph.
Toph Beifong. Toph Beifong.
The Beifong. They do say her last name a lot. Wow. I didn't even consider that.
Kyle, currently trapped in the cage. Not Ozai, not the professor, but Toph. Ty Lee of the previous answer. No. Ty Lee is her first name, I suppose. Maybe it's her last.
Mary Jane.
It's a Mary Jane situation. Or Michelle Jones, depending on how you see it. But hold on. Is Ty Lee her first name? We don't know. Is it from the Lee family?
I'm gonna look it up. Ty Lee is a character from Avatar. It just says Ty Lee.
But like, look at like if she has brothers and sisters.
We know she has a ton of brothers and sisters.
Yeah, but do they have names? And if they do they end with Lee?
Why would they call all of their children like Jim Lee, Sam Lee, Ty Lee? Like
no. It would, if they do, it means that Lee is a last name.
I don't think you're right.
I will give it to Ty Lee because it is ambiguous.
What? It's not. What about this is ambiguous? What about this is ambiguous?
Hey, who's the trivia master here? I am the captain now.
I can't argue with you on that point, but I think you're wrong.
Ty Lee was one of 7 identical sisters of the others, being Tai Lin, Tai Lat, Tai Lao, Tai Liu, Tai Lum, and Tai Wu. So maybe Ty was their last name. Jet Li was always the bad speller in the family. Okay, if what Dr. Bucker says is true, and you know what, I'm going to trust them, then Ty Lee is not her last name.
She's one of 7 identical sisters. Oh no. Septuplets?
That's insane. And I'm so sorry for her mom. We're gonna submit those answers and move on to question number 6. Who had a crush on Aang from the Earth Kingdom? The Earth Kingdom.
I mean, that could be a lot of people, but I'm gonna go with that one.
You know what I like about Avatar is that, like, unlike in Harry Potter, where it's like Harry Potter's the chosen one, and he's like famous, but like it doesn't really matter. I like how in Avatar, people don't recognize him, but if he were to say like, "Oh, I'm the Avatar," first of all, people would be like,
"Where have you been?"
Like, are you sure?
I like that. I like that a lot. When they're like, "Aang's the Avatar," and that like old Fisher couple is like, "You messed up big.
It took you long enough."
Yeah, where you been? Things are bad.
These are bad. Who had a crush on Aang from the Earth Kingdom? That was Meng.
I think this is one of the kids on Kyoshi.
I'm giving it to Boomy.
I'd give it to Boomy. Why not? Leslie?
Kyle, still trapped in the cage. Yes, he is. But I don't remember him being from the Earth Kingdom. Although he did have a crush on Aang, that's true. The gravity entrapped Pebble above Aang. What? Not Toph. Not Yang. I'm just giving it to Boomy.
No, well, I guess.
That's it. We're moving on. Question 7. What was the name of Iroh's son? That episode too. That's not a clip show.
It's
a bottle episode though.
It's not a bottle episode either because it doesn't take place in one location. It takes place all over the town. It's Tales of Ba Sing Se. I guess you could say it's a bottle episode if the bottle is the largest city in the world.
I just mean bottle episode because you can kind of slot it in anywhere, and it's like they made this separately, and it's like, oh, they need an extra week to finish this episode.
I feel like there's another word for that, but yes, it's a you can put that anywhere in the Ba Sing Se episodes. Oh, I can't remember.
What is the name of Iroh's son? He sings a whole song about it.
He's on the vine.
Luten.
It's Luten.
Luten. Also, Ten, not his last name, unless it is Iroh Ten.
Yeah, his name's not. Well, yeah.
I doubt it is.
So.
I marked it wrong. Okay. I did not give them the points.
Okay.
Sheesh.
Okay. Yeesh.
Iroh Jr. Don't worry that I'm not giving answers. I'm fine. This is definitely Kyle, not an imposter.
Okay.
Oh boy. Zuko. Wow. Plot twist. Nope. That's his uncle. Zuko's uncle is Iroh.
Yes.
Uncle Iroh.
Luten is Zuko's cousin.
Luten is Zuko's cousin who died. How, do we know? In war?
A siege of Ba Sing Se.
Oh. They were sieging it.
Yes.
They were doing the sieging.
Yes.
And died.
Iroh is the only person to have ever made it through the wall.
Right, the dragon.
Yeah, the Dragon of the West.
The Dragon of the West. It's question number 8. What is the name of the traditional firebending duel?
Now, this one I know.
This is a tough one for me, because I don't know it. So it's tough for me.
Zuko yells it out so many times.
Duel. He just yells that?
No, he yells...
You've activated my trap card. And then
Yeah, basically.
fire and
Yeah.
or lightning.
Yeah.
Why are the different... Doesn't someone have different colored lightning?
Azula,
has blue
different colored
lightning.
fire.
Different colored fire.
I don't think anyone has non-blue lightning.
Non-blue lightning. Some like yellow lightning would be fun. You
Sure.
know? Just to have like a different...
Like
you know,
a Pikachu.
Right. Mostly for branding, you know? You could be like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's me. I do the yellow lightning.
I think this is some Avatar trivia. I feel like I've told you about this before. But do you know in the pirate episode where they steal the waterbending scroll? Is it that one?
The swamp with the swamp benders?
No, it's not that one. It's in season 2. It's pretty early on.
Book 2, please.
It's in book 2, pretty early on, and they end up in some like weapons shop. I think it's when Sokka ends up becoming a sword guy, perhaps. And Aang's like, "What do you think of this?" And you look over, and he's wearing like battle armor, like fully like spiked and crazy looking.
Oh.
And they put that in because the toy makers, you know, who worked with Nickelodeon are like, "Give Aang a new outfit. Like we need to make a new toy. Give him some battle armor."
And there is. It's just that one like, hey, what do you think? And then it's done.
Yeah, it's this. It's this armor. It's so anime, it's ridiculous. Aang's armor.
Oh, wow.
It's got skulls and spikes and abs and horns and
And like
saws.
giant hands.
It literally has a saw blade coming off the shoulder.
Wow. Did they make it into a toy?
I don't think so.
Dang. That's too bad.
It was
Question 8.
It was based on an unapproved toy called Battle Armor Aang, which was meant to have an air sword like the one Aang described.
An air sword? That's pretty cool. Air swords are cool. Question 8. What is the name of the traditional firebending duel? They call it Agni Kai.
Agni Kai.
Agni Kai. Just yells Agni Kai, and then they're like, then they fight.
Yes.
Is that how it works?
Yes, and then they have a duel. That's what
That's-
happens in the episode with Admiral Zhao. First Zhao episode.
The Jiao. Okay. Man, it's been a while, I guess, since I've seen these. Let's move on to question 9. Who helped Aang unlock his chakras? Who helped Aang unlock his chakras?
This guy feeds
Who had
Aang.
the chakra king? Key. Not king. Not the chakra king.
This guy likes to feed Aang onion and banana juice.
On what?
Onion and banana juice.
Onion and banana
That's what
juice.
they're drinking in that episode when his
Wow.
chakras are getting unlocked.
Wow.
And I had some like sweet Maui onion chips and like dried banana chips, and I was like, close enough, worth a
Pretty
shot.
close.
Pretty
Yeah,
good.
I mean, like, you're definitely gonna want those like Maui sweet onions or those Walla Walla sweets or what are the ones from like the South?
The ones in holes?
Yeah, which ones are those?
I don't know.
Not the ones. I mean, like,
Yes, but no.
what are they? They have it's a very specific sweet onion that's like, it's like a whole state's thing. Vidalia. Vidalia onions. Vidalia
Maureen.
onions. Thank you. Thank you, Maureen. Thank you. Question 9. Who helped Aang unlock his chakras? Guru Patik. Guru Patik.
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 I spelled it wrong.
Pitka. No, I'll give it to you there.
Oh,
That's
thank
fine.
you.
Kyle, who will escape if he says "Open Sesame"? It's not true. That's how I got out the
Oh.
first time.
No, don't give it to me. Don't give it. Because Guru Pitka is Mike Myers' character in The Love Guru. So
No way.
that was that poll. That's where I pulled that from.
Very good.
At least it wasn't that far off, but do not give it to me.
Kira saying monk something or the other. Okay, but he didn't actually fully unlock them.
He unlocks
Trick question.
like 6 out of 7 of them.
Yeah. What would have happened if he did? He would have like lost.
He would have to
Like-
give up all earthly connections,
Right. All of the
which was
connection.
Katara. Yeah. So in Legend of Korra, there's another airbender. There's a whole thing where Wayne's World 3 when? Soon.
Wayne's World. What?
Well, they did Uber Eats ads for the Super Bowl last year, and that's Wayne's World 3.
Oh. I see. That was not connected to
It was
what
Mike
you
Myers.
were saying.
I was reading a comment.
What about question 10? What is Sokka's sword made out of? Not his boomerang, his sword. What's his sword made out of? Sword guy. Isn't that like a... Isn't it like that no one gets killed in
Avatar?
In Avatar? Well, they can never...
It's very vague.
They can never say that they were killed or died.
They acknowledge that in the Kyoshi Island, not Kyoshi Island, and the Ember Island Players episode.
Right.
Because they're like, what happened to Jet? Did Jet die? And they're like, it was kind of vague. It was unclear.
Yeah, but like it's like they don't say dead or die or kill. It's always like was lost.
Not necessarily. I mean, I think they like when they reference the air temples. They can
perish.
I mean, they show skeletons.
They do show skeletons. But also, it's funny that they would give a main character a sword and then he like knocks people out with it.
He disarms them and like shoves them away.
Yeah, and like hits them with the blunt of it.
Yeah.
Sokka's sword is made out of a meteorite. A meteor or meteorite. It's not open sesame. It doesn't work, Kyle. Not sharp material. The bones next to Kyle's cage. The shrieking souls of his slain enemies. I don't think that's approved by Nickelodeon, unfortunately. We're gonna submit those answers and move on to the final question. How difficult should this final question be? And don't worry, as we said before, after this game is done, we will be doing geography. So, I know if Avatar was not your thing, stick with us. We're doing another game. It's our last game of the day before we come back tomorrow at 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern for even more trivia. But we're doing geography after this.
And yes, Dr. Bunkers is correct. They do just straight up show people dying in Legend of Korra.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay, cool.
There are just murders happen in that show.
Oh, murders?
Yeah.
No.
Just
very
straight up
cool.
murders.
Very, very cool.
That airbender I was talking about will like suck the air out of people's lungs.
Whoa. That is incredibly hardcore. -20, here I go. It's okay, San Spectro. I believe in you. It's golf scoring.
Jolf.
Anyway, final question here in Avatar. What was the name of Iroh's shop?
Aww.
What's the name of Iroh's shop? What's the name? The little lotus thing?
What do you mean?
They have
the White Lotus?
Paisho.
Paisho.
That's the name of the game. Is that a
Yes.
real game?
I don't know.
A real game? I kind of hope it's not.
Paisho is a formerly, yes, it was made up for the show, but you can play it now. Like,
Cool.
it's been turned into a game.
That's the best. That's what I would have hoped for. Is that it was not a real. It's like what's the name of the game? What's the name of like the chess game that Chewbacca and C-3PO are playing
Oh gosh.
on the Millennium Falcon?
Oh, duh.
No, nobody knows that one.
Someone is gonna look it up and tell us, but I feel like I used to know the name of that.
Me too. When someone brings it up, I'm going to be able to say that is correct or incorrect. That's what I know.
Yeah, I'm there with you.
What is the name of Iroh's shop, ladies and gentlemen? Iroh's shop was called the Jasmine Dragon.
Oh, that was close.
The Jasmine Dragon. I did it. I got the legendary -20. I'm so proud of you.
Djarik?
Dinjarin?
Djarik. Not Dinjarin, not the Mando.
What? Oh, yes. Djarik.
Djarik.
Yes.
Or Hollow Chess. Hollow Chess is what I know it as.
Hollow chess. Djarik.
That's what I would have called it, Hollow Chess.
That is the one. Hollow chess. Wow, bruh. I just typed in dragon as a guess and got it right. See, Lewis, I knew you were gonna get one. I'm so proud. Not the Iron Shop, not the Jade Dragon. Very close though. Jasmine Dragon. Ooh, Iroh's Tea Shop. Honestly, I would have liked Iroh's Tea Shop, although they kind of would have been.
You can't say Iroh. You can't say
It can't
Iroh.
be Iroh. That's like if Putin set up shop in Ukraine and was like, welcome to Putin's tea shop. We're gonna submit those answers and we're gonna go to the standings. Who's taking the lead? It's Alina up in first place with 70 points. Kira in second. Lewis in third. Oh my gosh, wait. Lewis Jameson, you were complaining about it and you're on the podium.
Yeah.
Third place, let's go. That's all context clues right there. Aang the Dog in 4th, Bean Lad in 5th, Tesla Toes in 6th, Exodia Finder in 7th, Martian in 8th, also Jailbird Kyle in 8th, Kitty Cassie in 10th, Cat in 11th, Sent Petro in 12th, along with Fizz Max Sporcle with the legendary -20. As we move on to the final game, we're doing geography, ladies and gentlemen, so get buckled up, ready up, because we're going to start the game as soon as we finish this ad. See you soon.
I'm going to keep an eye on YouTube this time.
Oh, hello, YouTube.
I mean, I don't know if any Exodia Finder's on YouTube right now.
Proud of you,
Zuko and
Exodia.
American Dragon Jake Long have the same voice actor. Yes, Dante Bosco.
Who?
Dante Bosco is
Wait,
the
voice
voice.
who and who?
Zuko and American Dragon Jake Long.
Oh, not American Dragon Jake Paul.
No, never.
Oh boy.
I
Oh
never want to talk about him.
no, we're done. We don't have to talk about him anymore.
Okay, we can talk about Batman real quick. 'cause
We can.
Kyle has taken a little
The
trivia
Riddler
nap.
was behind everything.
Well, yeah, we knew that.
Oh.
I like the very beginning of the movie, so I don't think I'm really spoiling anything. When
Huge fan when he just walked, when they're like looking, they just showed shots of darkness.
That's great.
Oh,
but
so good.
he's like Bruce has got like
Hurry, you got 3 seconds.
He's got like a monologue and the
And he's dark and brooding. We're going on the geography buff, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to ready up. And if you're out there in the Twitchoverse and you're just watching, now is the time. You can come play some geography trivia along with us. Download the app. It's right here. It's called Sporcle Party. And how much does it cost, Darrin?
I don't know. Oh, it's free.
It's free.
I was thinking the things on here that are the app is free.
The app is free. The app is free. You can come play with us for free right now. Download the app, type in that code 621274. It's also down there at the corner. And you can play some geography trivia with us right now. And don't worry, we're about to start the game, but you can join late. So make sure to do so. It's question number 1 here in geography trivia. Which US city is also known as the Windy City? The Windy City. Fighting sharks on Jeopardy? What?
Something about Adam West and then something else.
Got an ad for the new Scream movie again. Oh, the Scream movie. Are you a Scream fan?
Never seen any of them.
Really? I saw the first one. It has, who's the lady who dies in the very beginning?
Drew Barrymore?
Yes, it is. It's Drew Barrymore.
I'm very proud of that. Cole?
And then, who else is in that? The guy who played Shaggy
Oh,
in the
his name.
live action movie, and he is also like from Seattle. He's from
Is
here.
he?
Yeah,
Is he?
yeah, he is.
I know his face.
Matthew Lillard. Nice. That was it. That's the one. Matthew Lillard. He's like from here. Almost positive.
I'm gonna confirm this. He's from Michigan.
What? What?
You thinking of Chris Pratt?
No, he lives here now. Is that it? I'm pretty sure he's like a Seattle. Like maybe I'm wrong.
I don't.
Maybe
Are
I'm
you thinking
wrong.
of Dave Matthews? He lives
Oh,
here.
Dave, that's who I was thinking of.
Really? He kind of looks
No.
like Dave Matthews.
Yeah, I guess he sort of does.
Look.
I didn't put him side by side. I don't know. He's
Look,
got way more forehead. Dave Matthews has way more forehead.
Put the glasses on this guy though.
He could. You know what? I'm saying it now. Matthew Lillard for the Dave Matthews biopic. Question number 1. What city is also known as the Windy City here in the U.S.? That is Chicago. Chicago.
I think it's so funny when actors are cast to play real people who they're like in like a biopic, but they're like the same age or younger, or I mean a little older even.
Oh, it's 101 miles to Chicago.
We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark out and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it! Kyle was screaming that out from the trivia cage earlier.
He was. We're moving on to question number 2. What is the most populous U.S. state that borders a Great Lake?
Oh.
What is the most populous U.S. state that borders a Great Lake? Let's see if I can name off the Great Lakes again because I didn't do.
Yeah, we tried to do this
time.
last week.
Michigan,
Yes.
Erie,
Yes. Wrong noise.
Superior,
Okay. Michigan, Erie, Superior.
Michigan, Erie, Superior, Huron.
One more.
I'm almost there, you guys.
Oh, you're so close. Canada.
I don't know it.
It's Canada. It's the Canada one.
It's the Canada one. That's why I don't know it.
Do you know the provinces of Canada?
No. Yes.
Can you name any of them?
The Yukon Territory.
Name one that has the capital in it. Name the one that like touches the most Great Lakes.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, well, use Exodia's help.
Holmes, Huron, Ontario.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Now name every English county.
Okay. Nope. Question number 2. What is the most populous U.S. state that borders a Great Lake? It is New York. New York is the U.S. state that borders a Great Lake that is the most populous. And it borders the lake known as Superior? I don't know.
I think it's Erie.
Erie?
Erie goes the farthest.
Okay. I believe
east.
You. It's New York. We're moving on to question number 3. Uluru, or Ayers Rock, is a large sandstone rock formation that can be found in what country?
I thought this was U.S. geography based on
Nope.
those questions. First 2.
It's all around geography. We got one world, and we're quizzing you on all of it.
Just happened to get 2 very specific U.S. questions.
Yeah, that's true. Also, here's some fun geography trivia. Go check out our YouTube page, youtube.com/Sporcle. We put up a new short last week that has some very fun facts. Did you see this one?
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
Did you see that the piece of paper is still on the map over there in the break room?
And what is it covering?
Australia.
I was helping you tie it into revealing the answer.
Australia.
Australia.
It's Australia, ladies and gentlemen. Australia is about 4,000 kilometers from end to end, and the moon is about 3,500 kilometers in diameter, aka Australia is bigger than the moon when looked at it from a certain point of view.
From a certain point of view.
From a certain point of view.
I never lied. From a certain point of view.
Oh, what a guy, that Obi-Wan. We're going on to the next question. Question number 4. Following New York, what is second most populous U.S. city in the Eastern time zone? Ooh. Time zones.
That's a good question.
Time zones. The second most populous U.S. city. Not state, city.
In
New York
Eastern time
City.
zone.
Where does that time zone end? How far west do you go before you're in mountain time, right? Or does it go?
It's central.
Central, then mountain,
Yeah.
then the best.
Pacific. Yeah.
Pacific.
Peter, how do you feel about no more daylight savings time potentially?
Good about it.
Yeah, good.
I feel very good about it. It is something that seems like we don't need to be doing it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And the only valid complaint that I hear about getting rid of daylight savings is that kids will be going to school in the dark.
Get over it.
But so?
Yeah.
So? At least here in Seattle, in Washington, and definitely in Alaska.
Right, yeah, well right now the sun's coming up at 7. So
It's up.
yeah.
It's up. But in the winter, it's almost dark by the time they're leaving school.
Yeah.
So
Sundown was at 4 p.m. for most of the winter.
sun go down at 4. Like this question, number 4. Following New York, what is the second most populous U.S. city in the Eastern time zone? That's Philadelphia, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about Philly, not Atlanta, not D.C., not Miami, and not Pennsylvania.
That's a state.
That's a state. It's Philadelphia, ladies and gentlemen. Philly. The third biggest city in the Eastern time zone is Jacksonville, Florida. I know, I knew I should have gone with this one. Dang it, Exodia, dang it. Lewis up in top with first place, 34 points. GeoGamer tied in first place. Maureen K and Martian in third as we move on to question 5. The Bradenburg Gate is one of the most popular landmarks in what European capital city? The Brandenburg Gate.
Careful with the dialects.
Yeah, ooh. I mean, it might be leading you astray, who's to say?
Do you know the difference between an accent and a dialect?
No.
An accent is language specific. So if you were to say be speaking like Russian, you would be speaking Russian probably with a U.S. American accent.
I see.
Or when you speak Portuguese, maybe you have a bit of a U.S. American accent.
I do. Yes.
Do people tell you this when you speak
Yes.
Portuguese?
Yes.
So yes, but dialect is the same language, is variations of speech within the same language. So a Southern dialect, a New York dialect,
I see.
an English dialect.
So you wouldn't necessarily. So you wouldn't have like a New York accent.
Yeah,
You'd have
unless you were a New York person speaking another language.
Right. Right. I see.
Bonjour.
Hey, bonjour. Question number 5. The Bradenburg Gate is in Berlin.
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 Exotic Finder wants to know, how similar are Portuguese and Spanish?
Pretty similar. Like, honestly, if I speak Portuguese, but like with a, if I speak Portuguese with a Spanish accent, then like most people that speak Spanish can like understand what I'm saying. They'll be like, huh, okay. And then if I hear Spanish, I can mostly figure it out just based off of taking 2 years of Spanish and knowing Portuguese. It's nice. It's nice. But there are definitely some things that are different. But sometimes it's literally the same word just said differently. So there you go.
And speaking of Portuguese, today's Sporcle badge on the website is Portuguese related.
Oh yeah, I saw that you posted that you sent me that,
Yeah,
and I was like,
it's the.
huh?
Let me pull it up. It's not this one. Nope. Go to this link.
Nope. Yep. Go to that link, and then nope.
It's called Brazil Nuts.
Brazil nuts. What does it entail?
You have to get 50% or more on 4 quizzes, including Brazilian football players, 21 images in Portuguese, Brazilian cuisine by description, and Amazon animals.
Amazon animals. That's a fun one. Okay, I'll help you finish that one after this one.
Thank you.
It's Berlin, ladies and gentlemen. It was not Paris. Good guess, though.
How many football players do you know? Do you think you could recognize?
Brazilian football?
Yes.
Soccer players? Probably a few.
Okay.
Probably the most, like if they played on the Brazilian national team.
Yes, that appears to be the.
I would totally be able to tell you, like Kaká, Roberto Carlos,
Dudu.
Ronaldo, Dudu, Ronaldinho, all the other ones.
Yeah, Pele.
Pele, of course. Next question, catch question number 6. What is the capital of Australia? Done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Get those answers
It's
in.
Uluru.
It's Uluru.
No, it's not.
Uluru.
I always get this wrong.
It's Washington, D.C. It's not.
It's what is it called? What is it called?
How many country capitals could you give me?
Right now, or do you think like just in general?
Just in general.
Let's say I could do like most of Europe, so that's about like let's say like 30,
good
33
point.
there.
That's pretty good.
A good amount of Asia.
More or less than 50?
More, definitely more than 50.
More than 50?
Certainly.
Wow.
I think I'd say I'm gonna go with like 60. I think 60 is probably about where I top off.
Did you know the capital of Ukraine before 5 weeks ago?
The capital of Ukraine, Kyiv. Yeah, I've known that for a long time.
Would have not known that.
I read a book that was set in like medieval Ukraine back in elementary school, and it was set in Kyiv, and that just like stuck with me.
Kiev or Kyiv or Kyiv?
Dealer's choice.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, it's a localization thing. Do you call it?
Do you call it New York or do you call it New York?
Yes. Do you call it DC or Washington DC?
There you go. What is the capital of Australia, ladies and gentlemen? That is, of course, Canberra. Canberra.
I couldn't remember it, so I didn't answer anything.
Carabara, I'll give it to you. I'm feeling good. Feeling good about that. It's not Sydney. It's Canberra. Question 7. What South American nation gets its name from the Italian term for Little Venice, as it was named by European explorers?
Do you know
South
this?
American nation.
Do you know this one?
Nation gets its name from the Italian.
I have a guess, but.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
I as soon as I saw the other answers, I was like, oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Because I got it wrong.
I did not see it, but I do now realize that, well, there's still 10 seconds left. I can't give you the hint. I'm so sorry, guys. But soon. Oh, Kiev is the Ukrainian spelling Kiev is the Russian spelling. Wow, I did not know that. There you go. Also, I feel like it must be the only country in South America that starts with a V, like Venice. Venezuela, yeah. Yep, that's the one. Venezuela, little Venice. We're gonna submit those answers and we're just gonna go straight to question number 8. What European country's capital and largest city is Tirana? Do you know this one?
I do.
Wow. I gotta take the countries or capitals of countries quiz on Sporcle.
Yeah, do it by continent.
Do it by continent.
Don't do whole world. Too much.
Too much. Too big. Too fast.
I think I can't remember if I talked about this on the stream or not. I think I was just talking with someone in the office about this, but like last year at some point I was like, I'm gonna learn all the capitals of Europe. And it took me, if you look at my like Sporcle plays, I think I've played that quiz almost 100 times.
Wow.
Because it was very specifically like, here's the capital, click on the country, like without knowing the name.
Oh, interesting way to do it. Okay. I like that.
So
I would have thought it would be, here's the country, type out the capital.
I mean, that's another way to do it, but I just needed, I think if that's the way to like lock it in, but just for like placement association, and I came up with some mnemonics, like based on shape.
That's always good.
Like I remember Tallinn is the capital of Estonia because Estonia is like the farthest north.
And what about Tirana?
It's Albania.
Nice. It is Albania.
For some reason, the mnemonic I came up with, and this is not based on anything, but was that like Albanian dictator or something. So tyranny, Tirana. No, I can't think of any like specific. I wasn't connecting it to any specific dictator or tyrant.
But hey, pneumatics.
Yeah, pneumatics. Yeah.
Gotta love those pneumatics. Really helps me remember things. Moving on to question number 9. The Congo River flows nearly 3,000 miles before emptying into what large body of water? The Congo, ladies and gentlemen. The Congo.
You ever play GeoGuessr?
No, but I for whatever reason, so I have like 2 YouTube accounts, right?
Yeah.
I have my own personal YouTube account, and then I have the Sporcle YouTube account. And so whenever I go into YouTube on my Sporcle account, I get vastly different, not vastly
Because you've engaged with some of the like streamers.
Right, but I also get a bunch of, on my Sporcle YouTube, I am getting recommended GeoGuessr, like some guy absolutely killing it on GeoGuessr.
Yeah. It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
People playing GeoGuessr online. I mean, they stream it a lot too, and there's been videos online.
That's fun. Question 9. The Congo River flows into the Atlantic Ocean. The Atlantic. Not Lake Victoria. Ocean. Atlantic? Correct. Exam Spectro, correct. We're going to submit those answers as we move on to question 10. Which South American country has the continent's largest coastline on the Pacific Ocean?
A lot of South America questions.
A lot of South America questions. That's all right. I know South America better than I know any other continent other than North America.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's not a. I like South.
Have you visited South America?
Nope, I've never been south of the equator.
Oh, wow.
I'm not very well traveled, I'll admit, and I feel like that's one of my greater shames is that I'm not particularly well traveled.
Have you been over the Atlantic Ocean?
Yes, I've been to Ireland.
I have not been over the Atlantic Ocean.
Okay, there you go. You've been south, I've been east.
There you go. There you go. Kyle, have you been over the Atlantic Ocean?
Oh yeah.
All right, that's all. That's enough. No, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, good job.
Let's take a look. South America, it's of course Chile. It's Chile, because on the Pacific.
Yes.
That side.
Yep.
Not the Atlantic.
Peter, it's time for the last question of the day.
It sure is, ladies and gentlemen. And that means that you get to tell me how difficult you want this final question to be. Should it be an easy question? Should it be a medium question? Or should it be a hard question? Of course, it's still going to be on world geography, but how difficult it is up to you. And what else is up to you is the wager. Now, of course, it is going to be a difficult question, so wager accordingly. 0, 10, or 20 points are your options, but this is the only question in the game that you can lose those points wagered if you get the question wrong. So is it worth betting those 20 points if you can lose 20 points if you get it wrong? It's gonna be a tough question. That's up to you. But here is the final question of the day and the final question of world geography.
Hang on, we still got some wagers coming in.
In
Kyle, put in your wager.
5,
Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1. Here's the final question. Fredericton is the capital of which Canadian province? That's a fun name to say. Fredericton. Or is it Fredericton? You know, kind of just like mush that that consonant together. That just Fredericton or Fredericton? I don't know. I'm not Canadian.
I don't know any of the Canadian provinces' capitals. I don't even know if I could name every province.
But provinces don't count territories.
Well, they're provinces and territories. I would lump them together if I was trying to name them all.
Yukon Territory,
Yeah.
British Columbia,
Yep.
Ontario. That's it.
Quebec,
Quebec.
Newfoundland, Prince Edward Island, and Labrador, I think are kind of clumped together.
No, I see.
Did we say Alberta? Did I already say that one?
You did not say Alberta.
Alberta.
And
New Brunswick is one of them.
dang, he said he wasn't able to do it.
I just saw that one in the chat or in the answers.
Fredericton
and
is
there's
the capital.
none of it.
Oh, none of it. That's right. New Brunswick, ladies and gentlemen. New Brunswick. Maybe next time you'll all donate enough trivia points to get me out of this godforsaken trivia hole.
Newfoundland and Labrador are clumped together. Yes, thank you.
Newfoundland, Prince Edward Island, Quebec, Yukon, New Brunswick. Very well done. Dang, I would not have known that one. That was indeed tough, but hopefully you wagered high and got that one right. And if you did, maybe you're Lewis, Maureen K, and GeoGamer, who all came out on top with 75 points. An absolutely perfect game, absolutely stellar. Brian coming in at 4th, Exodia Finder in 5th, Fizzmax, Sporcle in 6th, Tristan in 7th, Cat in 8th, Tesla in 9th, Zanspectro in 10th, Martian in 11th, Pedro Noguera in 12th, Bean Lad in 13th, Jailbird Kyle in 14th, and Kitty Kessie down in 15th. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for playing. An absolute pleasure. Tell you what, we're going to give it to Lewis. Congratulations, you are now the host. Take these lovely people on a trivia extravaganza through your favorite pack, whether that be food and drink, maybe it's Star Wars, maybe it's pirates, which, Darrin, I think we should make a pirates pack.
I think we gotta now.
We gotta make a pirate pack. It's gotta happen.
Pirate pack.
Pirate pack coming soon. Stay tuned. Make sure to follow us or subscribe if you can afford it here on Twitch. If you're out on YouTube, make sure to follow us, subscribe to us over there. And so you can stay tuned so that when we finish that pirate pack, you can be the first one to play it here live on the show. We play every Tuesday and every Wednesday. Tuesday at 12 o'clock Pacific, 3 o'clock Eastern. Every Wednesday, that's tomorrow at 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern. Until then, make sure to go check out Sporcle.com, play some quizzes, check out our new look. Subscribe to us here and on YouTube. I think I did all the plugins. TikTok. We got a TikTok. It's pretty good, actually. It's been getting some serious traction lately, so that's awesome. And
SporcleCon
is a thing. We'll be there. We'll be there live. You can shake our hand in person. Maybe even play some Sporcle Party live at TriviaCon. We don't know yet. TBD. But until then, see you tomorrow. Bye.